Now what you're looking at right now is my Dr5 drum machine. I've showed this before. Now this is the machine that I used to record. Well, I used it for 2 or 3 different things. You know, first began when I laid down a rhythm guitar. This is what I'd use. Why? Because on the back of this thing, I'm gonna put it on closer so you can see. On the back of this thing, there is inputs. Now on the top of it, you can see where it says about the inputs. Let me turn it around so you can see. If you can, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. It says this first one over here, input, is left mono, out. These are outs. This is this next one right beside it is the right out. And then you have, sorry about this camera work, I ain't used this thing in so long. Next one you have is a input value, and then this is a little volume knob. It's a little input value, because next to it right here is your input. This is where you plug in an instrument, a guitar, and then this is your volume knob for that. The next one is a foot switch, and then it also has MIDI in, MIDI out. And this is this is where you plug in your wall adapter, and then your power source right here. And it also would take, I think, 6 AA batteries. Why would I use this for guitar? Well, I've said this before, that the 880 did not have any the inputs on it was not active inputs. They were not. These inputs were low impedance. And there was later on, in later machines that come out, and even ones that come out with today, have what they call high impedance input, which you can plug a guitar straight in. The only guitar you could plug into this straight in was I used to use an Ovation box guitar. And most any box acoustic guitars that have been electrified have a battery into them, a 9-volt battery, and you could take and plug an acoustic guitar that has been electrified into this without having to worry about going through some kind of DI box or stomp pedal or anything like this. So this is why I would use this machine, because this thing has an amp simulator built into it. And I would plug in my guitar right into this, right in here, right there, and then I'll just turn it up all the ways, so we just all the game, and then we deal with the games up here. But anyway, I'm gonna fire this up and let you see how this would come on. And there we go. Now I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up, and then we're gonna hook a guitar into this, and then we're gonna lay our first track. And so I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Now what I've done now, I went ahead and hooked in the guitar. Now, like I told you, this thing had left and right out, so it was stereo out. Now the left channel was a mono channel. When you're recording guitar, you really don't you don't have to use stereo. I used to do it, go stereo out, but for today's purpose, I'm just going to go out the left channel, and we're going to go right into channel 1. So we'll be recording on track 1, and make sure my trim is always up. Now what we got to do now, this thing has, like I said, an amp simulator into it. So you take and you go this shift, and then right up here where it says guitar in. You punch guitar in. Now I like this machine. We talk about it just a little bit. This thing was set up just like, if you look at it, it's just like a guitar neck. You could actually make chords with this thing. So, but maybe more on this machine later. But anyway, now we're in amp simulator. And then you can say amp bypassed, mix off, bypass, and the amp sim. That's what I want, is the amp sim. What it does is use it. It's kind of like a DI box. It just gives it some boost. And so now we're all set up, and I'll be right back, and we'll lay down the first rhythm track.